We go back to that last meeting,
yes,
because it was the height when Gen Zs were out on the streets.
Yes.
And they say, Baba, you've done your time.
Yes.
Relax.
And we'll
pick it up from here. True. Don't come to the streets. We will pick it up from here.
True.
And Raila spoke, and he was really, really proud because he was the one who was at the epicenter of these movements,
exactly,
of these protests.
Exactly.
And suddenly he's not the one who's at the lead.
Yes.
He's taking a backseat. But let's go back to this meeting where, in the caucus, where
yes,
you're saying, okay, let Ruto go down with his administration.
Yes.
Let's not do anything to help him.
Exactly.
And you're saying Raila then asked this question of, do you really understand what it means? I mean, at that point,
yes,
it was to his advantage for Ruto
to say, let's get rid of this guy.
Why?
Yes, because the executive, the presidency was vulnerable. They were vulnerable. I mean, all Raila needed to say is, Beba Sufuria to root it out.
And join Gen Zs.
But then there is one group that seems to think that Raila's purpose and agenda was to self-aggrandize himself to William for his personal benefit. You hear money being mentioned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yet, in reality, nobody from the ODM caucus has ever sat and told Kenyans, we sat and went through this because they are cowards. They don't want to own up that we actually made that decision. It was not an accident.
And was it?
Yes.
Senator, was it a decision that was made with a consensus of all, or was it a rubber stamping exercise? Because that has come out as well.
Initially, thank you. The disagreements now came up after. What we agreed about at the meeting was that, yes, salvage this scenario, but make sure we look for the basic minimums. Are you with me? Mm-hmm. In other words, in Kenya, if you look at political history, Kenya has always had a crisis, and it is the crisis that has allowed the space for Kenyans, and especially the opposition, to negotiate for what they did. We didn't have the Kenyan Constitution 2010 because Kibaki loved it, and people loved it, and it was the best thing that would ever come. Or did William Ruto love it? No. There were political circumstances which led to this constitutional change taking place peacefully. Peacefully. So the question we are asking is, do we really let this thing collapse? And after it has collapsed, now tell me, you then give Raila the presidency, if that is what your agenda was. What would you have done if, for example, Kenyans had gotten into a civil war? Those are real issues when you're a leader.
So was it Raila who cemented this thing? Because let's look at what happened in June 2024.
Yes.
And with those, with the conflicts that was occurring.